So our usual host, Niall Eddy, is doing what a lot of us do. He's on a hot spot today as he's set up in a new location and waiting for the actual internet to come to his new residence. And so we know we just lost him recently here from the connection. So I'm going to do a little bit of a self-introduction, a little bit. We'll go into more here in a second. And actually, you know, something I haven't done in a bit here is I will put this in chat for everybody to see. And I'm buying this a little bit of time in case he comes back on. I'm going to do a shout out. I just saw Todd Cutshaw come on. Love what he does, you guys. If you guys see him on social media, Todd, we probably should have you come on here for a snippet in one of these days. Anyway, I try to watch the names coming in. They're flying in right now, and we're going to get started. So I'm gonna start out with a short introduction. This is welcome to our Tuesday night student. I guess it's an update call every night. This is our business call we do where I get to get on here. Tanya and I get to get on here. We get to bring on partners and represent new things that we're adding. I also want everybody to know that we've got a user manual for what we do here. I'm gonna list it down below. And that is my book, which is marketingisfreedom.com. There's a coupon code. You can actually get the ebook for free, right? You don't even put a credit card in, or you can get $9.95 off the hard copy or the audio book. This is a 181-page manual that'll explain how a lot of this works. You know, we're in an incredible world of online marketing. The thing that's really good about online marketing is not only does it work, but it creates a way that we can all work from home. We can all work and travel and do what we want to do. It's about creating time and financial freedom. It's ending your situation to ask for time off. You don't have to ask permission to go on a vacation. You can literally go wherever you want to go because you're going to have the means to bring the cash flow in to allow that lifestyle. That's what we're here to do. And this is a must-attend call on Tuesday nights so you can get the new things updated. We sometimes add 1 or 2 new programs that benefit somebody enough that they can quit their job and do this full time. Having the right things to market means, makes a difference. And we're going to be adding kiosk offers to our big online mall that we call a performance blogging system all the time. We're also going to focus on our anchor offers, especially as new things are highlighted around them. We are so fortunate to be marketing the right things at the right times in our world and on a global scale. And so we'll talk about that a little bit more. But first, we like to have highlights of our incredible MSIs and their up and coming students. And you know what, Christy, I'm gonna let you bring your student on, but first you gotta let Stacy and I just do a little introduction on you. Christy, I've seen do a lot of growth. You guys, she has had all sorts of reasons that she could have just quit, walked away because of stuff that was happening in her life, but she just keeps persevering. But because she's actually been such a great instructor, she's brought on other great instructors. And the whole Pay It Forward foundation of how we operate here is alive and well. And thank you, Christy, for doing that. I want you to make sure you share a little bit of your story. You got a little bit of time here, and then you're bringing on a student. Stacy, you have anything to add?
I've gotten to know Chrissy over the past couple of leadership retreats. And when we first met, it was in Dallas of 2019. And I found myself sitting on the floor because her little self chucked me off a chair in a game of magical chairs. And since I've gotten to know her, she's got a feisty attitude. She may be quiet and sweet. We love her dearly, but look out when it comes to musical chairs, just saying.
Well, when Rory puts out a challenge, boy, you better go after it. That's all I'm saying. Oh, okay. So I'm so blessed to be here. Oh my gosh. A little bit about my story because I want to introduce my student. But I've been here, oh gosh, it has to be like 3 years now. I was trying to think of that today. I guess I could have looked on my card, but I was trying to think. So Zayden is 4 years old and my other grandchild is 2. So it's somewhere in that time frame. So I came in here just like most of us, you know, you call in and you get set up with somebody and you go off to the specialist, and that just wasn't for me. I have students that go there. But anyway, I got in touch with Ashley, and she's my mentor in my MSI, and oh, you know, I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for her. Her and I have become like best friends. We're besties, and we're also like sisters. You know, we have our moments, and we get through them, and we kiss and make up, and you know, we're good. We've gotten to know each other very, very well. But there's so many things I love about this program. I know, love you, Ashley. You're my bestie. There's so many things I love about this program. I have no technical skills. I told her from the get-go, I know how to copy and paste, and I know how to turn on a computer. That's it. That's all I knew. I didn't even have a computer when I started. I had a smartphone and I had a mini tablet. That's all I had. And she's like, as long as you're coachable and you're teachable, you can do this program. All right. Okay. I'll trust you. And so I did. I trusted her, and she told me, you know, you'll have a whole team to guide you and support you. And that's what I tell my students. It takes a village to run, you know, to guide you here, and it's true. So not only do I have my wonderful Ashley, but I've got Stacy and Linda Horn, and I've got Kathleen Metzler, and I've got Sheila Matchett, and I've got Rory and Tanya, my mom and dad, they are. You're born with a family who's not always supportive. But you have 10, I'm gonna cry. But they're your mom and dad, and I truly, they are my mom and dad, and they're just so supportive. And so everybody's here to help guide you and support you. And I tell my students, just don't quit. Do not quit. You can get frustrated, and things come up in your life. And trust me, I've had tons of things come up. My daughter has had surgery, and I've had to go away for a couple of months, but you can work from anywhere and still do this business. And I've had students who've had quite a few things. Christine Palmer, I really wanted her to be on tonight. She had a heart attack, but she hasn't quit. She's still here with me, you know. She's dealing with some things right now, but she's still here. And Greg Pope, who I want to bring on tonight, he is amazing.
Hey, Chrissy.
Yes.
Christine is on.
Is she on tonight? Oh, I didn't know if she would make it, but you know, she's a go-getter. And she could call me and she could say, you know, I can't do this right now. And I would say, okay, you know, you've got a legitimate reason for not to be here anymore, but she won't quit. And I love that about her. You know, so Christine, I love you. I'm so glad you're here. Thank you, Stacy, for that. And Greg Pope, he had a full-time job and he wanted to do this full-time. And so we came up with a plan so he could quit his full-time job to be here. And I want you to hear his story. Where I have technical skills that I still am not comfortable with, I can count on Greg to help me with that. So you might not be good at something and you have a whole team to guide you and support you to where you're weak, they're strong. And that's where your team comes into play to help you. And that's another thing I love about this program. You may not understand it all. You may not be able to get where you need to be, but it's okay because you have a whole family to guide you and support you here. And that's where I count on Greg. And I'm so blessed to have him. And so I'd like for him to share a little bit about his story. And I know Rory and Tanya have a lot to share with us tonight, but I think it's important for you to hear what he has and why he's here and why he stays with me. Crazy Chrissy.
Thank you, Chrissy. Okay, I'll keep it a little short because you're right. I know we have a lot to cover tonight. So, but I know what you're saying. The body is made up of many parts and the eye doesn't do the function of the foot. And so that's kind of what we're about, teamwork, you know. So anyway, a little bit about myself. I originally was an entrepreneur. I bought 10 vending machines with my brother, created a partnership in 1984. And, fast forward about 17 years and we had 150 vending machines on location built from profits. So that's a little bit of my background about what one of the things that you hear in the flow or in the Keystone video, actually, when the very first thing you hear is the multiple streams of income. Well, being in the vending business, I knew that was a buzzword for me because that really caught my attention. I always liked that part about the vending business. You lose one account, it doesn't knock you out. You add an account, it helps your business, but it's not gonna, unless it's a really good thing. But anyway, long story short is I spent 17 years doing that, my own business. And then I was a technician in the vending business for 3 other companies for the next 17 years. So 34 years total in the vending industry. And I learned a lot and I enjoyed doing it. It was a way to make a living. So, my family, oh, by the way, I'm here in Canyon Country. I saw somebody there from Simi Valley. So we're neighbors. In fact, I lived in Simi Valley for 10 years. So anyway, Canyon Country's in California. And in 2007, I took a class for HTML because I really loved the computer. So anyway, you taught me a little bit about front end work for building websites. Bottom line is, by the time 2019 came and I was really ready to look for something different to lean on, I knew enough to know what I didn't know, which was marketing. And so hence I come here, and thank you, Chrissy, for making that call in June of 2019. I'm so blessed to have you as my team leader, and Ashley as well. I just love all you guys. And we really are a family here. And that's so important to me because, it's just a good feeling that you get when you work with people. If I forget to smile, I just think of Stacy over there. She's always got that smile on her face. So, because when you're making calls, it helps if you're smiling, whether people can see you or not, So, Rory and Tanya have really blessed me with the skills and the training that I need to succeed and all the resources that are required. It's just up to me to put out the work and the effort. And, I really appreciate that. I don't know where else you can find something like that, but trust me, you found it. So hang in there. And like Chrissy says, don't quit because, we all come from a different background and we start from a different place. I happen to have a little skill with computers, so that's a little easier for me. But when it comes to a lot of the admin stuff, boy, I have to lean hard on those two because, I'm learning. So, but they help me and guide me because, we're not here alone. And, there's just, I could go on and on, but I only got my Google AdSense on my site about 2 months ago. So I don't know if Rory's mentioned it to everybody, but I'm really excited about this marathon you're putting together because of course, my grandson has a birthday on Saturday. And I told my wife, I said, well, listen, it's not going to be from 6 o'clock at night till 6 o'clock at night on Sunday. So I'm going to be in there digging in, Rory. I want to really pump that out and learn the skill of, I put out ads, but not like you do. And I need to really, perfect that skill. So I'm anxious to get on that. And, the other thing is, I never thought I could learn to blog, but if you follow the system and go through the process, by golly, at the end, you know how to write a page. It's that simple. It really is, everybody. You just got to do the work. And then nobody can do it for you. I mean, you have to learn the skill. I sometimes tell my students, this is a college course, unfortunately, some people come with only grammar school background, so they have to catch up, and it takes a little longer when that's the situation. So, you have a little bit of homework to do, but anyway, the system is unlimited and it's growing all the time, and we have a great time. And I will shut up now because now I'm
Greg, I love you. You are so wonderful, and I'm so blessed to have you.
Well, I tell you, Chrissy, he's a great student, but he's also, I can tell that how well he's going to do here because I see his name everywhere, right? Mm-hmm. So many Trello notifications and so much. I see Greg Pope, Greg Pope, Greg Pope, Greg Pope, Greg Pope. That's why you're going to do just fantastic, Greg. It was good to hear the rest of your story tonight because I don't think we've had a chance to meet officially and hear your whole story. And technology, oh gosh, Chrissy, as you guys can see, I disappeared for a couple of minutes, but technology is also an issue over here too. No, actually the technology, I've got thanks to my buddy Rory, because, 2 years ago, if the internet would have just fell apart or whatever just happened, I probably would have panicked and shut my computer and went and sat down and had a drink or something. But it took me 3 minutes, and I had everything back up and running. And I was back online and made sure Stacy knew I was there. So Chrissy, thank you. You're a blessing to this whole organization. Greg, you're an upcoming leader. You're fantastic. And I know I'm going to see you all over the boards forever. And for all of you new people out there, you see what kind of support we have, the whole family atmosphere, but it's a very serious business, but it's a family-oriented organization, and we all care for each other and support each other. And I want you guys to know how this started. I want you to really know who the people are behind this. So I'm going to tell you a little story right now about these two co-founders that we have and what incredible people they are. I actually met them. I've been in the industry for 3 decades now. Actually, Rory, I think it's 32 years now, so a little over 3 decades for me. And when my first couple of years in the business, I was trying to grow all over the country, spread around the nation. And just like a lot of other entrepreneurs out there, we're trying to spread around the country. And we met this young guy that worked for a telecommunication company out in Utah. And he was putting together, because of his software brain that he has, he understood this technology for the telephony system, which as soon as you read that book, you're going to understand that a whole lot more. But he put together this billboard voicemail system that we all were using to build our businesses all over the country. And I called up one day because, Chrissy, I needed help with that technology back then. And I had a couple of questions to make it work. And this guy, Rory Rickard, answered the phone. And, he spent some time on the phone with this old guy and helped answer his questions and teach him how to use the system. And he made a mistake saying, now, if you ever need any help, call my number directly and ask for me. And I was like, fantastic. Might be a mistake on your part. So I called him like every other day for 3 weeks probably, so I got the whole system figured out. But during that 3 weeks time, we kind of bonded a little bit and, became friends over the telephone. And then I found out Rory was going to be at a event down in Miami that I was also attending. So I looked for him. We had dinner together, and of course, we were young, and we had a couple of yards of beer on the beach watching the sunset in South Beaches like everybody does when you go to South Miami. And then talking about our families and talking about the future. It was the first time that I got to shake his hand and look in his eyes when we communicated. It wasn't over the telephone. And I just seen an incredible human being with a great vision of what's happening in the marketplace and how to trend and, forecast what's going to be happening in the marketplace. And he has such a incredible understanding of technology. He made it when he talked about software and programming, it was like reading a kid's book to him, because it was just like this second nature. And so I knew that I was going to be a part of his life, or him a part of my life forever somehow. I had no idea how or what, but I knew that we were going to know each other for the rest of our lives. And a couple years later, I got to fly out to Utah and meet his other half, the other co-founder of RRR247 and Pbs, Tanya Rickard. And it took me one day to realize why they're such a power couple and accomplish what they do, because he is partnered and married to one of the most organized people I have ever met in my entire life. Tanya organizes every hour and every day and every week and every month in the year. And she's planning stuff 2 years in advance. She sticks to a schedule. She always accomplishes what she set out to do. She does. And she was doing this, running several businesses, raising 7 kids, helping him, as you said earlier, taking some time off to work on a training site, running the business for him, and was never behind, and always seemed to be happy to do everything that she was doing. I've never met anybody like that in my life, but it was easy to see why they became the power couple that they are today, because they complement each other perfectly. And they're both very driven people who wake up every morning and have a cup of coffee and say, what can we do to make this system better? What can we add to this to help more people achieve whatever they're setting out to achieve, and increase their incomes and make their life better? They're true servant leaders. They're wonderful people. I call them family. You see, a lot of things have happened since when I first met them. Rory stopped working for that telecommunication company because the internet came out. People were putting home, computers on their desktop. I had this old 286 on dial-up in the mountains in Pennsylvania. And he used to laugh at me and say, you need to hurry up and get rid of that and get something a little bit newer. So he's always been trying to teach me technology. But when the internet came out and all of us entrepreneurs are trying to build our business online, that's when Rory really found his niche, right? His niche. And the computer talked to him. He talked to the computer. He understood it. He could do amazing things with it. He became the first online guru way back in 93, 94 when the internet first started. He was the lead generation guru for entrepreneurs all over this country and all over the world, actually, supporting people everywhere. He was always flying back and forth from different countries and back to the home base and having meetings with people and helping them build their business and teaching people how to work online and expand their business. And he became the #1 lead generation expert on the planet. And we have tried other network, lead generation companies, and they just couldn't produce leads the way he could. They couldn't produce quality leads the way he could, and they couldn't produce the numbers of leads that he could. And then a couple years into that, he started building websites, right? I knew this was going to be good. If it was anything like his lead generation skills, they were going to be fantastic websites. The first website would just look like a flyer online. Then there was a little color added to it. Then the second generation stuff with a page behind a page. And before you know it, that just kept evolving into this incredible thing with hundreds of products and service, hundreds of pages inside there with different products and services that all of us get to take to the marketplace to improve the quality of everybody's life that we get in touch with, while we're also building ourselves incredible incomes, incredible businesses that are going to last forever. And as he always says, something you can hand down to generations. You can build this business and hand it off to future generations. What they've put together in my 3 decades in this industry, I've seen a lot of great systems. We've lived a great life because of it. I provided for my family like I never thought I could when I was a young father, having kids at a very young age, very, very, very young, by the way, because my baby's 27 years old now. It's been a fantastic life. We have marketed a lot of different products and services. We've had a blast, but we've never had it as good as we have it right now, because Rory asked Tanya if he could take some time off to build a training site to teach people how to do what he knows how to do. And when he told me that he took that final step, he says, man, I put this training site together. I need you to take a look at it. And I went and took a look, and I watched some of those videos. And yeah, I watched a couple of those videos 3, 4, 5, 6 times until I got my mind wrapped around it. And I called him back up and I said, Rory, not only do I get it, I don't know what I was ever afraid of, but now because of what you put together, I can teach that to other people in a orderly manner, step by step, and make it simple for everybody. We're really going to be able to help a lot of people. And he laughed that thunderous boom that y'all are going to get to know. And he said, I told you so. So I'm really proud to be a part of this. I'm really happy to get up every day and share this with other people. I look forward to meeting new people all over the country and all over the world to see whose life I'm going to touch next. Who do I get to help? Who do I get to elevate their life to wherever they're trying to get it to? Who can I add all these blessings that they've given us to? Who can I share this with? Who can I pay it forward to? And that's how Chrissy thinks, and Stacy thinks, and Greg thinks, and everybody else that you'll ever hear speak on these calls. They've developed an environment that they can take all of their wisdom and experience and pay that forward to society and try to help millions and millions of other families. And all of us are happy to be a part of that as we get to take it to other families and help improve the quality of their life. And if you, all you brand new people, if you're looking for something that you can do to achieve whatever you set out to do, whatever your heart desires, as big as you can dream, and you like helping other people, you found your home here. And we welcome you with open arms. I know Stacy and Christina and Tony and everybody else that you see on the front screen there. We welcome you with open arms. We're one big team. We work together. We're building an incredible army that's spreading all over the world. And I'm proud to be a part of that. So without any more delay, now that you know who these two wonderful people are, welcome to RRR247. Welcome to PBS. And I'm going to turn the microphone over to our co-founder, Mr. Rory Rickard, because he's got some great things to share with you again.
And I'm actually going to bring up Tanya first. Tanya's got something that's actually extremely important to both of us. Are you there, babe?
I'm here.
Hello, Tanya.
Hi, Niall.
Blessing us with your presence. What are you sharing tonight?
Oh well, I got my days mixed up, but I'm doing it anyway because I said I was going to announce some promotions here from instructors and ranking up to CSI, and I think I have one GSI to announce as well. So I think we'll just go ahead and do that. You guys, I started by trying to do this at the last week of the month and then the first week of the month, and now it's just whenever I feel like it, I guess. So I feel like it, so let's go. I get to make the rules, right? But anyway, no, you guys, we have an amazing program here, as you've heard from our one of our MSIs, one of our top leaders, Christina Barbeau. She's just a fabulous, sweet lady, and I love to call her a servant leader. That's someone that we aspire to be like. And then we heard from one of her amazing instructors, Greg Pope, and he is the same way, just really sweet, genuine man, and I just really cherish him. I've got to talk with him a few times on different calls and whatnot. And so I just really look forward to meeting these and getting to know people more in depth here. And I really, we really, when we say we are family, we really mean that. We really love and cherish you guys, and we'd love to get to know you and help you grow and really pay it forward here is what we do. So without further ado, I'm just going to announce a few. And actually, I'm trying to decide if I should announce them myself or if I should call on the MSI to announce their own.
Do it yourself. I've got so much to cover, babe. And you guys, I don't know if everybody, she's in charge of all the advancements and keeping track of everybody and holding them accountable. So, you know, it's we're making big strides because people are being held to their accountability. And I just got to tell you, I'm really proud on everybody stepping up. We've got a big mission this year, but babe, let's go over these advancements. These people have been doing a lot of work.
Okay, well, first off, I'm just in no particular order here. Stacy Southward has a new CSI, and her name is Kayla Fritz. So congratulations, Kayla. Then we have, oh, no, I did not write down. Christina Barbeau, and who we just spoke to, she has another instructor, I think Monique Smith, CSI, Christina, is that right? CSI? Yes, okay, congratulations, Monique. I wasn't sure which one, but congratulations. And you guys, just so you guys know, I do keep track of our sales and I see these names. So it's really fabulous to see them. So, and then we have Sheila Matchett, who is one of our PBS gurus here, I'd like to say, and she has one she'd like to announce, Tom Arnold. So congratulations, Tom, for CSI. And then we have Kathleen Metzler, and she is back, man. She took a little leave of absence. Well, she's always been here, but she had just kind of stepped back a little bit from health reasons, but she just kept going. So proud of you, Kathleen. And she has a new CSI as well, is Paulette Collins. So congratulations, Paulette. Well, welcome to the CSI Club. And then we have Jennifer Oliver, another one of ours that she's kind of taken a little bit of a step back, but you guys, we have a 2-up process. We have an amazing group of people here, and Sheila is her MSI and stepped in for her as well. And she has one that I would like to announce as a CSI. Let me see if I can not butcher the name here. As Asler Mogul, did I say it right? Azir, Rory? Do you know who? Mm-hmm. You guys, this is why I should have had Sheila do it. I'm sorry.
Welcome. Great.
And then we have Sherry Lacey Hayes, who is on Peter's team under Rory and I, and she is a PSI, and she has a new GSI. So it's the next up from CSI, and it's Kathy Ashby. So congratulations, Kathy.
Kathy, you've been just digging in on there, so well deserved, Kathy. Well deserved.
Congratulations, guys, on this ranking up. If I miss people, don't worry. I'm sure we'll say it again next week.
That's awesome, babe. You guys, we've got a lot going on momentum, and I want to cover some things really quick. So I'm going to recap on something, and then I'm going to bring our awesome friend here, Brock, on. We've got some new kiosks we're going to be rolling out. So hope everybody's got your pen and paper ready. You guys know here's a routine. We roll new things out on Tuesdays. Then we spend the time to build the pages and get them going the following Saturdays at the 8 a.m. Pacific, 9 a.m. Mountain, 10 Central, 11 Eastern time slot for an hour. Some of these things need to get recapped on and get worked on because they're big projects, lots of keyword opportunities for them, and everything that we do in the blogging space. This Saturday and Sunday, I'm doing something outside the norm. It's the first time I think I've ever done it in an open forum before. I'm going to be doing a 24-hour PBS Marathon. And Greg, you brought it up earlier, and I appreciate that. This is, I'm going to be going for 24 hours. And I used to do this on a regular basis on a Tuesdays. I would just go all-nighters, and this is what I would post the ads and make the stuff happen. I'm going to just say you don't have to do it that way, but I found that that worked best for me and my schedule and keeping up with everything. And I'm just going to let people know that have Google AdSense. If you don't have Google AdSense, what I'm going to show you is going to help get Google AdSense. Those that don't have it, or those that do have it, this is going to show you how to make more money with Google AdSense as we make more money doing everything right. 24 hours should be enough for me to really increase things on my own PBSs, but we're going to be doing a recap on all these new kiosks we brought on. I'm going to name them, and I was actually working on them today on my system, and due to shortness of time today, you guys will just have to see them on the marathon. But we've got and Brock, if you would come on with me, I'm gonna recap these. The first program that Brock brought us is Curse Cosmetics. I have been diving in on the possibilities of keywords for this. We will spend a lot of time on this one during the marathon. We have a great little churro program, which I've already got added out there. That's going to be a fun one. Open keywords, no ads. Unbelievable gem for us. Joyful Bee, I have been learning a lot about how to take care of different sets of hair. I clearly don't really need much, but I'm telling you, I'm really excited about this, and it's probably it's probably the third time in my life where I have to rely on you women and Tanya's expertise on this. Joy is awesome to work with, and I'm sure we'll have her on again before too long. Then we had Saturday. Brock brought me a treat, and those that were on there's about 300 of us on there for the scheduled training and working on stuff. We got a new launch on Saturday, which is the Anna Rewick clothing line, which is like perfect for our Napa Chic coming up. It was the best timing, Brock. So then we have some more coming out here. So Brock, do you want to bring on B Medical and tell us what we have?
You bet. Yeah, V Medical is a really exciting product. Actually, the founder of the company is going to be on here as well. There's been a lot of really cool tech that's come out just because, unfortunately because of the pandemic, but some entrepreneurs have found some ways to help people, and then also to kind of pivot a little bit and find a way to help people and to make some money during the pandemic. So, but other than this, a pandemic, it's a really cool medical product that helps assist with telemedicine. And as you guys all know, telemedicine is booming right now. But it's actually a tech product that just about anybody can use. It's similar to like an Apple Watch or some of the other really like Fitbit or some of the other really cool products out there, except it just has more features and it has something that that nobody else has that built into it, which is a thermometer. So I'm not gonna talk too much about it. Eric Thomas is on. He's the founder of the company, and I'll let him tell the backstory and even do a demo. So if you don't, can you find him on there?
He's already on here. Eric's he can hit unmute. He's a co-host, so he can come join us here.
Yeah.
You there, Eric? Yeah, he's there. Eric, you can here. I'll ask you to unmute.
Okay, I'm unmuted.
There's Eric. Welcome,
Oh,
Eric.
other Eric. It's a different Eric.
Yes, it's a different Eric. I was
Okay, hold on. We'll find. I was like, wow. Well, hey, Eric. Well, thanks for being on with us. We'll thanks for chiming in too. All right.
There's another Eric Thomas though.
Same spelling too, right?
What's that?
Oh, there we go.
Okay.
That was awesome.
There we go.
Okay.
Good job. We found the right Eric. I was going to say, I got a pretty good tan over the, I know it's hot here in Utah, but so.
Eric, you should remember this guy's name. Like, you shouldn't have a problem. Like, who the founder of this program is, Eric. You have it, right? All right. So we now have the right person on here to go over this. We put Eric on the spot. I don't know what Eric, you could have rolled with it. That could have been fun.
It would have been interesting. So how much time do you want? Seems like you mentioned short time, just a minute or two.
Just like maybe 4 or 5 minutes over the product, and then a lot of people
Okay.
will have questions, and then they'll just open it up for Q&A. So if you actually just want to show it and like do a little
Okay.
Thinking that for the TV.
So thanks for having me. So this is the picture of the product. If you can see, I don't know if you've got the video. I'm seeing somebody else on the video. So
And we see you. You're good.
there. Okay. So this is the phone case. This is on the Galaxy S21. As you can see, just has these 2 sensors on the back. This is where you place your fingers to do a reading. This little knob up here is the thermometer, an infrared thermometer. So you simply just place your fingers on this in the app and it'll take 60 seconds and give you your vitals. You can see this is the, this is kind of the reading that it'll do. You can see the little EKG down there at the bottom, giving you EKG. Your stress level is the blue line. And then you see your blood pressure, your heart rate, your blood oxygen. And then once it's complete, you can see the fatigue level and your tiredness level there. So those are some of the readings that it gives you, as well as you can take your temperature. So the idea behind this is really what started us is we were invited by a group, health group over in Asia that asked us to come help them create a device for telemedicine. They were going to try and start doing telemedicine. This was just months before COVID hit over there, and which was the first. But so we kind of had several meetings hashing through ideas of what to do and what to create, and the idea of how to get people to utilize a device for their telemedicine. Over there, they don't have enough doctors to see people, and so they're trying to figure out ways that doctors can see more patients. And so this was what we kind of came up with. And then we got hit with the pandemic, and so it kind of halted everything. And so we, as a group here in the U.S., decided that we would go ahead and go forward with the R&D and continue to develop the product. And so that's what we did. We created this VMed device so that, figuring now with COVID, everybody's so concerned about health and awareness of that we thought, hey, everybody can use this device themselves, direct to consumer. We don't necessarily need to go through the doctor route or insurance route to really be able to sell the product. It's so handy to have. You can see it, just this case right on my phone. It's pretty thin, not much thicker than a normal case. And so this device has its own power source and Bluetooth. It connects to your phone through Bluetooth. The power lasts about 10 days. And so you're able to kind of take those readings. The beauty about it is it'll take those readings. You can store them on the cloud. You go visit with your doctor, and your doctor can look at your past readings. When I don't know how many times any of you have sat with the doctor and they're asking what's going on, and you explain, oh, my heart's not feeling good, or I've been stressed or whatever. And they take readings and they're like, well, you look fine. Nothing's wrong. At least every time I go to the doctor when I'm feeling sick, that's the day I feel the best, is when I finally get there.
Well, every time.
So this is one of those opportunities that the doctors, a lot of doctors have seen this, really love it, because now they can look and say, hey, what was your heart doing an hour ago, 2 hours ago, 3 days ago, a month ago, and see those and see a pattern. And it really helps them to take that time, whether they're sitting with you via telemedicine or an actual doctor appointment, and really diagnose and take a look at what your body's doing, instead of that little 15-minute gap, or really 30-second window you see the doctor. The rest of the time you're seeing the nurse and the aides doing all the rest of the stuff. But so it's really a valuable tool that we can have for health. The thermometer as well. That was one thing that we added to this when COVID came out, is the doctor said, hey, you've got to figure out a way to add a thermometer to that. That is so vital to know, anytime your body's having issues, your temperature will raise. We want to have a thermometer. And so we kind of went back to the drawing board a little bit and integrated an infrared thermometer. And so we have that, and we're excited to be able to offer it to the public now. For the cases are specific to the phone. So depending on what the customer has on a phone, then, they'll order their phone specific phone case.
I've got some questions here. I'm gonna.
Okay.
I think they're really good ones. So the first question that was asked, you actually answered already. It stores the information so that it keeps track of it. Does it do it for more than one person? So does the software or whatever else allow?
Yeah. So it'll store for each user account. So we have it So as you set up an account in the cloud, you know, for each user, so one device can be for a family, can be a myriad of people. They just, for you to store your information, you need to have, you put your own user information in there, because part of that, you know, you're taking the blood pressure and all of these vitals off your fingertips. And so part of that is, you know, it's important that your proper weight, your height, your age, and all of that are part in there, because that all computes in the algorithms to really give you your proper calculations. Like if I have my kid's name in here and his height and weight, and then I do it, you know, it'll tell me my blood pressure is way high and, you know, I'm super stressed or whatever. And so you would do it for each individual user, but yes, it can be used for a myriad of people.
I got a question. Does it work for the inferior Apple phones? Did you take care of the lower technology as well?
So right now, yeah, we kind of, as things update, we do have it actually for the iPhone 7, going back as far as that, but
and the new
so,
iPhone too.
I thought, you know, Apple, you can't use it unless you have your updated soft iOS,
Yeah,
right?
I think that's how it works. They sandbox you, right?
Yeah.
All right. So and obviously it works with the new iPhones, guys. Just kidding. I got to see this device in Brock's home actually, and I was wowed. Just like, oh my gosh, that is such a great idea. I'm going to point out some future trends. You know, when things happen, things occur out of the situations, entrepreneurs step up and solve problems, right? Marketers solve problems. You guys solved a problem that can carry on into future medicine, into future telemedicine, and you know, home care. You know, there's a lot of needs for this, you know, to keep track of your vitals, to see where things are, especially if you have, you know, elderly parents. We have a lot of students here that are taking care of their elderly parents, and this would be a good way to, you know, keep track of stuff too. And it's probably better monitoring systems than the stuff we've had decades ago, all in a handheld device. The thermometer thing is really cool. Like, you know, it's awesome to have this. So let's see, does this work with Bluetooth? Hold on. Bluetooth hearing aids. This isn't going to conflict with any of that stuff. Bluetooth works with both devices.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ellen, I was thinking of you exactly when I said that, right? Yeah, you can keep track of where your mom's at and how she's feeling. You know, it could also help with a lot to track things before they become a big serious issue. Like you see a pattern or a trend in dad or mom, you let the doctor know that you're seeing this pattern. It's pretty. I like the possibilities with this. Eric, what is the going rate for the device?
So right now, what we're wanting to do is give it to people on a monthly deal. So we have it right now at $14.99 a month. You can sign up and get this device and have that. And then for I think it's $4.95 a month, you have access to the cloud, where you can store all your data, all your users' data, however many people have accounts on there, to store in the cloud. We actually initially set it up to where it would notify, like email, when you do a reading, it would email somebody. If you wanted to have two different people's emails, it would send those readings. And so people could put their doctor's email in there. The doctors, however, at least in the US, that's outside the US, that's what they wanted. In the US, the doctor said, no, we don't want that, because that puts the liability on us. If we don't see an email and somebody's heart rate's way high, we don't want the liability. And so we've kind of taken that feature out right now. And so right now you have to log in to the cloud to see your data, or you would log in and show your doctor rather than have it sent automatically. We're working through a couple of those. It probably will come back, that feature, when it goes through the doctor network. Like many doctors are looking at saying, hey, I want 20 or 30 of these, and I'm going to issue them, you know, sign up, check them out to my patients that I want to monitor. And in those instances, that feature would be turned on. But
All right, so this is great. So is there like a startup fee for that? I mean, that device has got to be worth some money. I mean,
yeah. So we do have a $14.95 a month, and we have a one-time $29 connection fee, shipping, connection, and get that started. So initially, I think your first month out the door, you would be, I think it's $59, $58, something like that.
Excellent. Okay.
You can buy it outright. We have it listed outright as $299 just to buy it without doing a monthly. We're really kind of we do offer another program for an additional $14 a month, It's called our free replacement or upgrade. So you get a new phone, you break your phone, you get something to exchange, we'll send you a new one. You know, technology changes, we'll send you a new one for free as part of that, you know, I guess, second tier category.
And I think we'll see some things change. I mean, we're working on some insurance programs too, and I could see what this could be a benefit, even a rate reducer in the right circumstances as it gets growing and more recognized. I've been seeing a lot of stuff in the telemedicine space. It's definitely becoming more mainstream. I think one of the positive things out of the pandemic or plandemic, however you want to say it, is, you know, we're seeing new solutions come out. And it's also, I can tell you as if I have an option to just get vitals checked and just talk to a doctor back and forth versus go in, I hate going into the doctor. Like that's I know I'm going to be waiting no matter what time I get there. If I'm late, they'll tell me to come back. If I'm early, they'll make me wait. And even if I'm on time, I got to wait. So I like the idea of the connection time with the idea of telemedicine. And I think especially globally, and this is something we can market globally, right?
Yes. So we started globally and because of the pandemic, we just kind of focused on the US right now. You know, I will mention one of the things is you talk about telemedicine, and I don't know if there's anybody on the call that can help us with this, but we've been trying to work through as one of the subscriptions we would love to be able to offer is our future plan, if we can get it set up, is as a teledoc or telemedicine subscription with your monthly plan. You know, ultimately that's one of our goals. We haven't offered that yet. We haven't been able to finalize that, but one of those things where you have all those features just right there. The insurance companies will pay for this. We've found we haven't submitted anything. Just some different people that sell medical products have told us the insurance codes. Some of the doctors are saying what they like about it is for the insurance to pay for mobile devices, you have to have 16 readings a month to be in compliance. And the doctors have problems with their patients being in compliance because they don't, get their lunky Bluetooth scale out or their Bluetooth blood pressure cuff and all that. They got to do that 16 times a month for the device to be paid for. And that's what is so unique about ours is it's right there in the palm of your hands, a little simple little reminder, clicks on every day, have you taken your vitals? Boom, it's done, easy to get those 16 readings. And so then the doctors can get paid, for issuing the device to people.
Oh gosh. Okay, so we're gonna have some fun with this. We'll have some fun with the telemedicine combinations. I see this as an immediate product. We start marketing, we start blogging out there, get information out. You've been really good on the details, and I think if you can come on Saturday, 9 o'clock Mountain Time on the same link, we're going to spend 30 minutes building pages, asking more questions. Some of our amazing leaders here will already be having pages built. Then we can look at those pages, make sure you like the direction we're going, and then that'll set the course with the rest of the students. I think this will transgress. Now, I think this is going to just grow as something we can focus on. I'm going to tell you guys, telemedicine devices, the keywords for this are insane. So we're going to have fun. Joe, I'm getting to that. So what is the website you want us to pull details from? And what's the website we're going to be sending people through? And I'll cover the links with everybody here in a second. What's the website?
Our website's vmedical.com.
Great domain. Okay. V is in Victor, guys. V is in Victor. We like V's here. Every product we have that starts with the V is a winner. vmedicalguys.com. Okay, so I'll catch up Eric and everybody here. I'll just recap. We run all our stuff through our Sephoria tracking system. We break things because of the mass volume that we can represent, and we literally broke the servers a while ago, actually, and I know they're doing an update. We got a new tracking code system that's about done. So as soon as that's done, everybody will be able to get our links from Sephoria. Until then, we're just going to build the pages, start going after the keywords, doing all of our performance blogging techniques, if you will, and we're going to be sending everything to vmedical.com. We'll be covering this on Saturday, the first half hour of the Saturday. Depending, we might go the full hour. This is going to be a fun one. And then Eric we'll see what other questions. Todd, great question. I'm going to tell you, we'll be rolling all that stuff out in the next coming, but it should be the first thing that you asked. All right. We like subscription services. I'll go over the details on it. This is just a perfect fit for us. And, we don't have a lot of medical devices that we have on our PBS. This will be in the health and fitness area, guys, just to cover the category under health. And then,
Actually, I think that one's fabulous, Eric. Thank you for all of us that are 50 something and the doctor, the primary care, the cardiologist, and everybody else wants all those readings and take your blood pressure at home, give me some averages on the next visit. And I can just do this with 2 fingers and record all that. I'm like, and then take it into the office. Fabulous.
Makes it easy. Yeah.
Fabulous.
okay, so let's see.
Yeah, just ask for Aaron. Aaron should be on. They should be under Aaron's account for the Zoom.
I'm looking for him right now.
Okay. All right, and Cody's going to introduce them and take it from here. I've got to hop off. We have our big brand call tonight where we train our brands.
Oh, I know you do. I absolutely know you do. Is Cody over here too?
Yep, Cody will be. Yeah. Okay. All right, guys. We'll see you later.
Is Cody Martin?
No, Tom's.
Oh, that's right. We have a lot of Codys.
You're good. Oh, it's Cody with a K also.
I did that. Okay, Cody, you're ready to come on here and bring on Aaron. And thank you, Eric Thomas. We will see you the first half hour on Saturday. And
Perfect.
Be expecting pages to look at already. Our guys are on this already.
All right. Perfect. Thank you for your time.
Welcome
see you
to
Saturday.
the RRR247 family for blogging.
Yeah, I'm excited. So,
Yeah.
okay, we'll see you Saturday.
Talk soon.
Bye.
All right, Cody, you with us?
Yes, I am. How's it going tonight, guys?
It's going great, Cody. So what else you got for us?
So on our Tuesday night calls, we had an individual pop on a couple weeks ago with his wife, and they have a cool idea. Obviously, when we get to, into cleanliness and with the whole COVID thing, a lot of people are looking at ways, how do we get clean? Women are always looking at how do we exfoliate our skin. Men are even thinking, how do I clean up at night? And so I smell good, when I go on my dates. And so this next product that we have is actually awesome. I'm a big fan of it. It's taken something that's a pretty household item and evolved it into something that can be used and sold on a big scale basis. And so I'll just go ahead and let him introduce his company and also let him tell about his company, how they got the name and all that. So let's see, is he unmuted by the chance?
He's a co-host. There they are. They just unmuted.
Awesome.
Hey
Sounds good.
guys, hello.
Hi.
Why don't you guys go take it away?
Okay.
Cody, hello, thank you. I'm Aaron,
I'm Dee Dee.
and it's a pleasure to be with you guys tonight. We're in Maryland, and this is our first time on, so excited to see you. We've been married about 12 years, have 5 kids under 8, so if anybody loves to run around chasing kids, that's us.
I see you shaking your head there, sagging your head. I do that every day. What were we thinking?
So real quickly, the story behind what I'm going to show you in just a second that we call the Whoa Whoa, W-O-W-O.
Here's what our package looks like.
Yeah.
If you can see it very well.
It comes from when we first got married, and my wife, who grew up in West Africa, let's just say I was staring at her legs one day, and I realized that she had incredibly smooth skin. So if you guys have ever looked in the mirror and going back and forth and wondered, oh my goodness, how is, what's my skin like? She really had it was impressive how smooth her skin was. Come to find out, she was using something that has been used by thousands of people in West Africa for a while. And we made some improvements to it, and we have designed what we believe is the best premium exfoliating bathing scrubber out there on the market because of.
I'm going to stop you right there. I want you to say that really slow because I couldn't write that fast. So what do you call it again?
So the product, go ahead.
So as you said, we call it the WOWO, and it's a premium exfoliating mesh body scrubber. So it has some length to it. If you think of like the puff balls, the advantage here is this is unraveled and it has lots of stretch to it. And so you can shrink it down and scrub your body, and then you can stretch it out and get your back in those awkward spots that you can't really reach with all the regular tools. So it kind of combines the back scrubber and everything all in one, so you can throw out all those other things. The main features about it that we really love are that, first of all, it's like gentle exfoliation for your entire body. So all of the, Aaron used to have like back acne that he struggled with, and now he even like uses it like on his, like where, if he ever has like razor bumps or whatever.
You see people, yeah, with the razor bumps or
clears it away.
the little red dots on their skin around, yeah.
And then it's so flexible and versatile because you can, what I call it the finger wrap, or the, what do we say? The nook foliator, where you take your finger and you can put your finger around and get behind your ears and your belly button and between your toes. And so it's like, it's the perfect full body exfoliating tool. You don't need anything else in your shower, gets rid of the clutter, totally smooths your skin. You get out of the shower feeling totally clean because this tool is so fantastic and so versatile. And then the nice feature about it is that it's 100% nylon, so it does not harm the environment at all. It keeps forever. It rinses out in a cinch, and then you just hang it to dry in your shower, and it dries out ridiculously fast. So all those other tools, the washcloth, all those things like hold moisture, build up bacteria, none of that with the WOWO. So it's fantastic.
Yeah.
So how long have you had this in the market? How long have you guys been marketing this so far?
So we just launched and built the website, and we have about, I'd say we have about 50 reviews in the last 90 days, really.
Okay.
So it's wowoclean.com right now on a Shopify site, thanks to Brock's help. We've been selling them, just basically anybody that sees us wants one, and they're priced right now because of how premium they are and the problems that they solve at just under $20. And so people are loving it because it solves such a great problem. Lasts a very, very long time. You ever use those poof balls, the loofah balls, right? Well, they get bacteria in them. They don't last very long.
You have to constantly replace them.
Yeah, this thing will last for a long time, and it dries in like less than 2 hours, right? So people love that about it. And there's such cool colors, right? But the best part is what it does to your skin. Radiant, shining, smooth skin.
We also have a smaller version that's doubled, and that's what we call the WOWO face cloth. And so you can use it to gently exfoliate your face like once or twice a week if you need that. And then the texture is gentle enough where you can use it gently on sensitive skin. And then you can apply a little bit more pressure for areas of your body that need a little bit more care. So it's perfect. It's totally versatile, 100% customizable, great for the environment, and helps keep your body clean. And 100% of our respondents, by the way, on some of the surveys we did, rated as far as like feeling clean when they came out of the shower. 100% of them rated like 4 or 5 stars. So 4 stars or above, 100%. Everyone felt 100% clean after stepping out of the shower, which we really love.
Yeah, this is awesome. So here's, I don't know if Brock walked you through how we do this, or Cody.
Okay.
You're having fun with all the colors. You're cracking me up.
Rory, my kids come in and they're filthy, right? They've been playing outside for a day, and
it's been raining here, so there's like mud.
Yeah, and so they say, whoa, right? And they run up to the shower. Where's my WOWO? And they're sitting there, having fun.
They all have their own colors, so there's no confusion on whose WOWO's whose. They love it.
That's awesome. So you have 5 colors?
Yeah.
6.
Well, the baby doesn't need one yet, but we do have 6 colors.
Okay. So he'll at least get is it a he?
The baby is a girl.
A girl. So she'll have a choice between 2 colors that are left, right?
That's right.
All right. Yeah, I like the WOWO. So here's we rolled this out on this Tuesday. We have people that start building out pages. I need you guys to join me on Saturday at the second half hour. So you guys are in Maryland, so it'll be 11:30 in the morning on the same link. We'll already have pages built. They'll be looking at your page and start building stuff out there. And it'll be a start. This is a product that, you know, we don't represent things we don't believe into, but we're going to get a start on it for keywords. I'm sure we're going to get orders on your product. And then based on personal use, we do more of a review type of I call it an advertorial. It's an editorial style third-party endorsement on a product. That's our style. It works, right? And this is going to be a perfect one for that. So we're in a transition with our software on our tracking system. We literally brought it to its knees on the server side. We're kind of a big deal. It's kind of a cool deal. Yeah, and so that's being fixed, and we're waiting for a new set of code that allows us to put the coupon stuff in on our side versus your side, allows better tracking. It's actually very phenomenal, but we have to do some updates, and we're like on the verge of that being done. We're actually in the last 10 days of it being almost finished. So that's what we're waiting on to get it done. But what we do really well is search engine optimization, and then we do our links, our ads that we post, and then social media representation. The blogging pages and getting SEO out, that's a long process. So that's something we want to start on as soon as possible. And so we'll go ahead and do it. Everybody will put it directly to your website, and then we're all patient. And then as soon as our links and our tracking links come on, we'll replace those. But we don't want to stop. We want to get started on it right away. That's just how we are here. So you guys are in motion. Brock, yeah, this is great, huh, Diana? I'm getting some great comments on here. Pat, the price is under $20. I don't know what you said the face product was. The
face WOWO is it's $9 individually, but we want to do packaged.
That's fine. That's fine. You guys, it's like I have a question. You guys ready? I got a couple questions. You use soap with this, right?
Yes. Either bar soap or liquid body wash.
Who likes good lather? It's the best lather you'll ever get. It's fantastic.
Yeah, so whatever you guys use for your body scrubs, your body washes, use those. I'm sure it's the same stuff, but this is just going to get it in better, right? Like as Aaron's demonstrating. Yeah. We probably could have some fun videos with this, to be honest. We'll see where that goes.
I think that's the one that got me.
Got the idea.
You start getting between your shoulder blades and the back of your neck, and yeah, that got me right there. So I can get rid of that hard.
One of our testimonial videos said that he reached places on his back that haven't been that clean in years. So
yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. Especially if you don't have somebody to help you out, right? Let's see. As people get older, they get more bumps. Does this work for old bumps? That make sense?
Yeah. Agreed. Yeah, definitely. Mm-hmm. People of all ages use it.
Yeah, we tested a couple of different what do you call it? We had hard ones, soft ones, right?
Different
different textures because of the types of material that we use and all of that. And yes, we've landed on one that we think works for quite a few people. We've tested on quite a few different age groups.
You guys already got, actually I was going to ask about this, Diane. So hold on one second. You guys already have orders coming in because a lot of our guys are ordering them right now because we like to have real testimonials. That's just who we are. You guys, this is one of those products that we should sell a ton of, right? And so we'll get it going. That'd be awesome. Okay. Rochelle Triggs, I'm sure we can. Anything you guys have on your website, we can use in the blogs, right? You guys are okay with that?
We'll try to post more and more for you.
So that's usually how we like to do it. If it's posted on their website, that's usually good for us to go with.
Yeah.
And then obviously personal experience, sharing that is always the best for what we do. Okay. Skin tags. I'm going to tell you is a big deal, right? They're annoying and they usually happen based, on the skin. Usually things are rubbing them. The bra line is very common, or sports bras, or women get them more than men typically because they have things that rub. But if you're keeping your skin clean and rubbing it clean, I think that's going to help with the skin tags. It might be, those that have them. I mean, there's the harsh ways to get rid of skin tags. There's all sorts of different things out there. I'll tell you, in the internet world, there's so many devices and things. It's a big topic. It comes up. But I think that, by the way, that's a great keyword to put on there to help avoid getting skin tags, is keeping your skin clean.
Yeah.
You know, anything builds up, it creates those skin tags. It's kind of annoying, but you know, it's, so that's I'm just gonna tell you, people look to how to get rid of skin tags all the time. I don't know how this does about getting rid of them. It's gonna rub off the little ones possibly, and keeping them clean. I don't know if you guys know much about that with your product or hear anything on that.
Yeah, that's a great point. So usually people will say, oh, you know, for the first day or two, because they haven't been exfoliating their bodies like this before, they might think, oh, it's a little rough. By 2 or 3, you know, by a couple of days in, usually it's fantastic. So you're giving yourself a whole new experience of clean with the exfoliation that happens there. So we've seen, I mean, I personally have gotten rid of lots of little things. Can't speak to exactly to the skin tag, but we've had people with different issues say that consistent clean is what helped them.
Oh, absolutely. That makes sense, right? And you know, we want to take care of our skin, especially as we get older. Karen, I'll ask this. Growth prospects, replacements, if it lasts a long time. I'm going to tell you how it goes. From personal experience, guys will probably use these things till they fall apart and then order another one, and that's just how we are. Okay, women, nah, they're going to replace them as soon as the color starts to look like it's fading, or they don't like pink today. They're going to order the yellow one. So just because they last a long time doesn't mean they're not going to get replaced. I'm going to tell you right now, and this is one of those awesome, you know, baby shower gifts, birthday gifts, Christmas gifts. You know, we got the holiday season coming up. We just got a really good product that anybody can give and get and receive. It falls in the spa line of things, so that's a cross-marketing thing as well. And this, you guys, this is going to be a great cross-marketing thing. Oh my gosh, Niall, don't get mad at me. This is going to be a great cross-marketing thing for the new product we have launching in September. I know it.
So maybe hit that mute button.
So,
Curious.
all right. That being said, yeah, you can order. Let's see. Yeah, can you mix up the colors in the 3-pack? You guys, whatever they have on their websites, there. I'm sure we can give them notes if we see a big demand of other things, and they can help work on that.
Yeah, we'll mix colors if you want it. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, and we're definitely up for any feedback too as you experience it. You know, we're kind of new at this whole thing, so any feedback and input would be really great. But we definitely want to be able to customize people's picks for the 3-pack and the 6-pack.
Okay, so we do have some very purist type of customers here as well as representing. Where are these made? Where are these manufactured?
Yeah, great question. So right now it's overseas. We have a significant volume coming in, and actually here next week. And we have already forged relationships with U.S. folks in order to, people that know how to construct it. And we're sourcing the machine for being able to do it in the U.S.
Right, that makes sense. And I'll tell you guys, that's the last thing I'm going to put on my blog page. That's what I call a feature, not a benefit. I only market benefits, but I know why you're asking that, and I know the person that's asking that is really into that type of a thing, and I agree. Dina wants to know if you can laundry these. Can you wash these in the washing machine?
Yes, they are machine washable.
Yeah.
Does it make your washing machine cleaner?
Now that's an angle I really haven't thought about.
I'm just having fun, you know.
So this one's brand new, hasn't been used. This one is about 8 months old, and you can still see how colorful it is, right?
Yeah.
I'll get it now.
Yeah, this is good. Well, good on you guys getting this going. I really hats off. This is going to be a fun one for us for sure.
Thanks for the opportunity.
And we'll see you guys on Saturday.
Yeah, we'll do our best to be there. We have a ton of stuff happening, but we'll see what we can do.
Well, if you're not there, then I'll take over, and then you can just hear about it.
Hey, you guys are awesome. I really appreciate the opportunity.
So much,
Thank you guys.
Thank you. All right, guys, I'm going to close out. We're here at the top of the hour. Actually, we're over a little bit. Thanks, Aaron and Dee Dee. All right. I'm going to recap a couple of things. So our second anchor offer of Bella Vita, guys, I got a couple updates in case you've been under a rock. Those of you that have not added that to your PBS businesses, it's our second anchor offer for a reason. It's it's something that we, gosh, Niall, help. This is a big deal, guys. And there is a promotion. It ends at midnight Eastern. So we literally have an hour and 44 minutes left. If you have not enrolled in Velavita, get with your instructor immediately. Look for them on here, okay? I'm gonna stay on here in case anybody needs help finding who their instructor is or their link. Velavita, guys, is giving out hundreds in free product. That's them investing in you with extra samples, supply, have it on hand. You know, I sold Norzline this week because I have it in supply, all right? Now we sell a lot online. We're getting customers, it's growing. It's, weight loss is a really big area. So is the brain, right? The new nootropic. And then again, that new product that comes out in September, the more customers we have now, the more momentum we have now, the more that's going to benefit when we roll that new product out. And that new product, based on what it does and how it works, it's going to be a really good cross sell with this new one we just got added with the WOWO. And so I'm just, everything we do, we try to cross market everything, right? The indirect sell, the suggested sell, all those things that we're putting into place make a difference, right? And this is something I want you guys to always be looking for when we ring out stuff. This for us is a indirect sell. We're going to sell more WOWOs from people clicking through our things and seeing it than we're going to on a direct sell in the way we do things. But we're going to put this in a direct area. It's actually a pretty competitive space for the keywords, for like scrubbers and whatever else, but it's got a unique side to it, which we're gonna figure it out. The other thing I'll just put out here, guys, on what we're doing with the Velavita direction, we have our events coming up. Okay, so I'm gonna put this out there. MSIs are gonna be given some tickets for the event. All right. If you have not got your ticket for the event, that is, I tell everybody the 15th to the 20th. Our event's the 16th in Orlando. The Velavita event's the 17th and 18th, same hotel. We're just going to have our own room, and then we're going to be in the war room on the 19th, where we're going to take advantage of the promotions and rolling out new things. We have our images, our memes. I'll put the link on here really quick. Careful. By the way, Aaron and Dee Dee, a lot more orders are coming through right now. I'm sure you guys are going to be seeing those.
That's awesome.
Thank you so much, guys.
But we believe in what we use, or else we don't market it. So if they like it, you guys are going to get a lot more push, right? That's just who we are. So even without the commission structure in place yet, that's how we are. Okay, so yeah, there more just got bought. They like to report to me. This is really cool. Okay, guys, I'm going to put this out here as a link. Okay, so I just put the RRR247.com/memes and sayings. Okay, this is for you to get your own personalized marketing images that we all use for our anchor offers mainly, and then key items at work. Okay, the June, July, August, and September, that's 4 months. There's going to be 12 images total, 3 a month, and there's also a custom logo for the new product launch that's happening in September. Okay, now we're going to be ready as soon as they launch it to have these new ads ready for everybody, so we can actually punch the second we have permission to punch. So as soon as we get the green light, we're going to have those new images done to go push that out in social media and all the other ad space, everything that we do. So there's also another change. Okay, we've really upped the game in our imagery and the graphics department. We've been subsidizing it. We're making a modification though. It's going to go from $79 setup to $99 setup. It's about a 6-hour setup for each new account if done properly. It's a full day. So we bumped that up as of October 1. So everybody now, if you've been putting that off to get that done, you haven't seen the importance in the social media, wait till you see what I'm doing when it comes to that 24-hour marathon this Saturday to Sunday. These memes, guys, they're all professional images, all going the same direction. It helps with what we're doing. Okay, it doesn't take much to justify it. It's going to go from $8.99 a month to $10.99 a month starting October 1, and that's not everybody. That's everybody new. Everybody up until that point will be grandfathered at the old rates. I just believe in that. We're not going to do a massive increase. It's just going to be an increase going forward for the $2. Okay. And then if anybody renews, they'll be renewing at the 1099. Those that are paying the $8.99 and continue, just keep that same low rate forever. Okay. Let's see. That's an update on the memes and graphics. So if you sign up for them now, you're not going to be getting new ones for the months of the next 4 months, because we're going to do them all in one big package. This new product is so big, guys, and we need to hit it with a couple different angles for sure. And so we're just going to do 4 months in one so that it's all covered. And then we'll resume back in October's delivery with a focus on something coming up for the holidays. We might do the whoa. I'm actually really excited about that right now. And I actually think that would be a really fun thing. And you guys, if we get people to come to our blog to buy a $20 gift, they're going to see everything else that we have to offer. I'm liking this, Aaron. I'm telling you right now. I'm getting lots of nods and I'm getting some other approval. If we like it, it's pretty much going to go anywhere, because I think we're all consumers.
Thank you. It works.
Let's see. Recap really quick on the levels, guys. We have a new level system for involvement, so you guys can participate more in what we're doing on the marketing side. Level 1, level 2, level 3, get with your instructor, find out where you're at. If you don't know where you're at in the level system, have them tell you where you're at. If you're at level 1, we know what we can expect from you. Make sure you're participating in the paid marketing with the V marketing, and you're modifying your pages right, doing things you need to do to make the blogging work. Level 2 means you're helping train others, so that our level 3s, which is our instructors, can bring more students in, and we can all help together to guide more families in succeeding here. So find out where you're at, get that going. I'm sure I'll be talking about it ongoing, especially as I get more and more sleep deprived from Sunday with the 24-hour thing we're doing this weekend. We got a full weekend, you guys. I'm excited about it, and we'll be rolling out all these new projects, covering questions on them, and really getting things in motion. Now, I'm going to put this out there, and then I'm going to just say, God bless and good night. What we do now, the next 90 days, means everything for the fourth quarter. We need to close out through September, and our activities big, because what we're going to see happen then happened because we did the stuff now. So all the ads we put out there, all the stuff we list out there, all the keywords we're fighting for and positioning for, the stuff we do now is going to affect us during the holiday season, which is literally a skip away. Okay, so we're going to be focusing on this. I'm going to be writing a lot about the key items. Aaron and Dee Dee, you'll see me put up a lot of content on this weekend. This is an easy thing to write about in different angles, and then we'll start cross-marketing it. We're going to have a whole new direction on things with our new students going forward. I'm going to be updating the Home with Tanya site and the 1f16.com site, which is our VIP site. I will be covering some insight on that this Saturday. Tomorrow is our Wine and Dine show. We have a new addition to the Wine and Dine, and don't miss it. Okay, that's the same link half hour earlier. Get with your instructors. We have our Thursday of training. Niall, who's doing our training this Thursday?
It's going to be Stacy again.
Yeah, Rory, I sent you my a presentation I wanted to kind of use for POC. It's
Okay.
it's in your Skype chat. It's long, but yeah, please look at it.
Is that what you're going to be covering on Thursday?
I would like to, because I think it would answer. I'm afraid to say the name because they're all going to blow up the chat.
We got a lot going on. That's good.
Okay.
This is actually a pretty fulfilling week. We got a lot of things that are supposed to be happening. So this is pretty cool. I will let you know by about 6:59, a minute before you start.
I'll bring a bottle of Rickard with me.
Give her 2 minutes. Give her 2 minutes.
Give her 2 minutes.
It is so far over 60 slides.
Yeah.
So
I will go through. I'm excited to go through it. So I'll get on that tomorrow. I have Peter here too, so we can look at it.
yeah, I sent it to him as well.
Well, then he might already have a heads up on it.
He may have already fallen on the floor laughing.
Count that. All right. Well, anyway, thanks for being on here, Aaron and Dee Dee, and Eric, if you're still here. Both Eric Thomases. I love that you guys are spelled the same way. That was, I mean, we are getting kind of bigger and bigger and bigger. So anyway, it's all good. All right. God bless everyone, and see you on the Wine and Dine tomorrow, and this weekend.
Have a great night.
Thanks for blocking me from doing my mic drop. All right, I'm gonna go to my plan B. There we go.